brethren. Here we are. My name is Shade, Mentor Shade from Unified OSCE platform. And here you are, my darling lady, Kemi. She's going to introduce herself to you fully. I am a registered nurse, midwife in Nigeria, UK registered nurse, New Zealand registered nurse, and Australia registered nurse. And I'm still adding more, adding Alberta, adding Nova
Wow.
Scotia, adding US registration, and just name it. Oh, my lady, welcome so much. It's nice seeing your face here. Thank you so much for granting us the interview time with you today.
Thank you, Ma.
So Kemi is here this time to tell us a bit more about getting it right with credit score. I mean, this lady came in and she started mounting up with wings like eagles. She just hit the ground flying, not even running, with her credit score building. So she's here. She will tell us who she is, and she will tell us what she's doing here, and she will tell us what motivated her into jumping into the pool and building her credit score. She's happy for us to use her score to tell you how far she's gone. Then she wants to tell us how she's doing it so that you can buy the idea if you think it's going to work for you and make life easier. Here we live on these credit things. At least if you want to be comfortable in this land, you need it. And so she's going to tell us how she's getting it done. Thank you, Kevin. You have the floor, please.
All right. Good evening, Ma. Thanks so much. I'm happy to be on your channel today, and I would like to share how I developed my credit score just within 7 months, I say. I came to the UK. I'm a registered nurse. I came last year towards the end of July 2022, and by October, just about 2 months, that was October, I got my credit card with British Airways America Express credit card. And so I was given credit limit of £6,000 based on the parameters I entered. So I started with 6,000 credit limits. It hasn't increased anyways up to now, but I was able to use that to develop my credit score up to 994 out of 999 using the Experian credit score checker. So basically it's not a big deal, to be honest. It's just about being sincere with any amount you get. So I started with 6,000 credit limit, like I said earlier, and then right now, what I do was that I registered on electoral roll, even though they haven't checked my electoral, they haven't linked my electoral register to my credit score yet, credit card score and grading yet at the moment. But then I was still having a very good credit score at the moment. So basically what I did was just to pay back promptly. And there's one trick I was using as well, and that's just to kind of spending the money that I have, but not using my bank card. For example, I used Lloyds Bank as my salary account, and I have my credit card ATM as well. So I have Lloyds Bank ATM and I have credit card ATM with British Airways. So, and what I do is that, for example, if I have a budget of £500 to spend in a month, and I don't want to go beyond 25% of my credit limit, 10% of 6,000 is 600, 20% is 1,200, and 25% is about 1,500. So I don't want to spend anything beyond £1,500 in a month, so as not to affect my credit score to drop. So because of that, I just spend within that range. I don't even spend up to 1.5, to be honest. I can't spend up to that. So what am I doing? Just me and my husband. I can't spend up to that. So what I do is that if I do my monthly budget and I'm spending, let's say, groceries and everything I want to get for the month is £500, I already have the £500 on my account, like on my Lloyds Bank account for my salary. So what I do is that I just try to add to keep the money on my Lloyds Bank, but then I won't use my Lloyds Bank ATM card to do the shopping. I will use my credit card to be doing the shopping. I will be careful that because my monthly budget is £500, so I won't go beyond £500 on the credit card. So this is how the credit card works. From the first day of the month to the last day of the month, it will calculate all the groceries I've bought. Let's say today I spent £10, tomorrow £200. It will calculate everything at the end of the month. Let's say I spent £400 at the end of the month on the credit card. So by the end of the month, they will send me a report that is how much I have spent on the card. So, and they will give me a time period to pay it back, mostly a month period to pay all the £400 back. So what I do is that since I already have budget of £500 to spend, I spend £400 from the credit card, and then at the end of the month, I will not transfer that money from my Lloyds Bank to the credit card. I'm not spending the money on credit card because I don't have any money to spend. I have the money. I'm not just spending it on my bank. So I'm just spending it on the credit card, and then at the end of the month, I still have the money. I just transfer it back to British Airways credit card. So that's how I've been doing. So in that way, I don't owe them. So I won't advise people to spend all the income, the monthly income, and then I depend on credit card to start buying extra stuffs. Then if they keep doing that each month, it will get to a point that credit will accumulate so much that they won't be able to balance it up again. So that will be affecting the credit score. So I have a very good payment history. That really helps me to achieve that good payment history.
That was really a much determined one to do. Yeah. So how did you come across Amex? Because many of us, like, we just came in and felt it's a street bank that should give us credit card and all that and all that. But how did you arrive at Amex?
Well, a friend, when I got to the UK last year, a friend just introduced me to it, and then she sent me the link from her personal link. And then I was being skeptical about it because I understood nothing about credit card. I don't know how this works. I don't know
Like,
anything about this. But
we used to buy everything full and pay back.
yes. So, anyways, when I started, I didn't understand it in the first 2 months, to be honest, because I was spending all my income, and then I was using credit card as backbone. So I will not spend extra money. By the time the month ends, I will have spent too much on my credit card. I can't pay back. If I should pay back, I will be in debt on other things. So I just have to keep using my credit card to be buying, to put myself into debt. I didn't know initially. So for the first 2 months, I was just using it anyhow. I'll buy so many things. I'll I'll just be buying things. But I didn't exceed 1,500 in a month, but I was just buying nonsense. And then it was hurting my credit score. It was going down for 2 months. It was just declining on the scale. Like, what's happening? I didn't understand how credit card works. I just thought
You
the
probably
system.
thought the money is yours, everything.
Yes, I thought the system price is for me, so I would just spend it anyhow. I didn't know I have a particular percentage of the money that I have to spend if I want to improve my credit score. I just spend it anyhow. I will finish my salary, and then I'll be wasting the money on the credit card just anyhow. And then for 2 months, I was doing like that. And then I had a debt of maybe about £900 debt on the credit card. Yes. And my score, my credit was declining drastically. And when I checked the analysis of the reason why it was hurting my credit score, and I discovered because I was not able to pay back all the money I've spent. Then just 1 month, I decided to pay back everything. It really affected me a lot. I had to pay all the debt and for and settle it. So that was when I started coming up again. And then till now that I'm now
Almost at
almost
the
at the end of
target score. Like, from what you've said, you've actually done a great one for yourself. So it means that what you have on Experian, the one you gave us now, is like you accumulated those scores within 5 months, because the first 2 months you were
that.
just playing, and like they play. Others will be looking at you, say, you were spending your money, they play. So you were on the play level for the first 2 months. Now you now shook body. This last
Exactly.
5 months, you've really done great, great, great things for yourself. So what do you stand to gain with those huge scores that you have?
Honestly, I don't have a budget on it anyways. At the moment, I don't have a budget like I want to get a mortgage, I want to buy a car, or I want to do
Yeah,
something. I'm just
you're
building the
just
credit
happy
score.
having something good.
I'm just building it for myself. I don't even know why I'm building it, but I just don't want to maybe run into a point that I will just make my plans and then to
Yeah,
have something huge, and your credit score will not be an hindrance to it. So
yeah.
it's always good for me. What I'm trying to do is just to prepare for opportunities. Because I don't want to get to see opportunity and then my credit score not be the devil that will not stop me from achieving what I want to achieve. So it's just
Mhm.
always good to prepare for grants and anything that comes as opportunity.
Thank you very much. What are the other gains you have? I think they give avios or whatsoever. So you would have accumulated so much of that.
Yes,
And
I've accumulated more than almost 20,000 AVOs, but I think I was not using it for anything. I think they it got some expiry date and something. I think so. They have to. I didn't see it again at the point. I didn't see any AVOs
so
again.
they
But at the
put
moment,
some.
yes, I have about 500 AVOs at the moment. So it just comes as people use my link, and as I keep developing the credit card, they give me some AVOs. But then at the point, maybe 1 month or 2 months later, it will disappear. I won't see the AVOs again because I didn't make use of it. To be honest, I don't really have 100% information of what I can use the AVOs to do as well. So that's one of the problems
For
I'm having.
travel, book flights, book hotels with those areas.
I'm not. I don't have anywhere to travel to, so I don't normally use my AVO.
Why not go and celebrate with
I'm not a
people?
traveling type. I just brought to be my house.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It's been a lovely time with you, and I wish you luck with what you've done with for yourself. You've actually done a great one for yourself, and we are quite grateful for granting us your time. I wish you all the best, and see you soonest getting that beautiful mortgage. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mark.
Thank you. I
Thank
appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. So that's all you've heard. Build your credit score, please, because here practically we live on these things. You can do this, get houses, get cars. That is the life of the country we find ourselves. Back in our own country, it's about buying everything and paying upfront. But here, it's you buying and paying gradually. And I don't think it's a bad idea. If you're in Rome, you behave as Romans. And so this is our time to be behaving like Romans. Build your credit scores so that life will be much easier. And like she said, you don't want to be caught unprepared. Like you want to buy this, you want to do this, and you just discover that it's the credit score that is acting like a cog in the wheel. So please build your credit score. Thank you very much.